Mother of the Moon Meditation by the Maze System. Once again, you find yourself standing in the glen as the full moon rides high in the sky and a myriad of stars twinkle and glitter above you. The night is chilly, and a cool breeze rises to meet you as you make your way across the lunar glen. In the distance, you see a light which echoes that of the moon above. As you make your way toward it, you see that it comes from the round window of a croft house, set into the foot of the mountain near the stream. The croft is pale in the moonlight, a whitewashed mirage of homeliness and comfort. Smoke curls from the chimney, and the scent of cooking draws you in. The amber glow of candlelight spills from the portal window, illuminating a well kept kitchen garden. Stepping close, you notice an abundance of blackberries, crabapples, pears, turnips, carrots, and potatoes, as well as other herbs and plants you are less familiar with. You pick a few blackberries and eat them, enjoying their sweet taste. A pure white cat sits on the doorstep, watching you with emerald green eyes, bright in the moonlight. She rubs herself against the bosom that leans against the door and purrs to get your attention. You bend to caress her soft fur, and she pushes her head against your hand in pleasure and approval. Then you hear a warm voice say, "You seem to have made a friend. If my Luna likes you, then you may knock 3 times and enter." The voice seems to come from inside the house, and so you knock solemnly 3 times upon the wooden door, which swings wide open, though there is no one there to greet you. Stepping into the house, you instantly feel at home. A cheerful fire casts a golden glow over the room, and there are beeswax candles dotted around, their flickering flame creating dancing shadows on the walls, filling the room with the scent of warm honey. Luna the cat now sits upon the hearth rug, dozing into the heat from the flames that lick around a burning log. You notice that the table by the window has been set with 2 bowls and cups, almost as if you were expected, and the waft of cooking drifts across from the hearth. "Please make yourself at home," the same warm voice instructs you, as invisible hands push a comfy armchair up to the fireplace. You seat yourself and stretch out your legs to the hearth, wondering what is bubbling in the pot that hangs over the fire. Whatever it is, it smells delicious, and your mouth waters in anticipation. "You must be hungry," the voice comes again, closer this time, and you watch in fascination as your invisible host dips a ladle into the pot and fills a bowl with something hot and steaming. "Please, you're being so kind. Why won't you show yourself to me?" you ask. "If you can name me, I will show myself to you," the voice responds, to which you reply without hesitation. "You are the mother of the triple goddess, and I am a follower of the old ways. I invoke you." As soon as you have spoken the words of invocation, she appears before you, a calmly mature woman, pressing the bowl and a spoon into her hands. She is dressed in a deep red woolen gown with a tartan shawl around her shoulders. Her hair is auburn, russet as the autumn leaves, and it falls in waves to her shoulders. She wears a silver moon crown upon her head, with the full moon at its center, and you notice that she is pregnant, the bloom of her youth lost in the weight of the child she carries. She wears a seashell brooch, signifying her connection to the tides, and a silver apple charm hangs on a dainty chain around her neck. "Merry meet and welcome, seeker of the old ones. I am the mother of the moon, and I bring you all the abundance you could ever need. Eat, drink, and rest yourself, for the path you have chosen is a long one, and you will need sustenance." She smiles as you dip the spoon into the soup she has made, and you lift it to your lips to taste. It is hot and spicy, with a comforting aroma of herbs and vegetables. It nourishes you like no other soup you have ever tasted. You ask when her baby is due, and again she smiles and says, "At Yuletide. Mine is always a Yule baby. This little one is what keeps the world turning." For a time, you sit in a companionable silence as you eat the soup and rest for a while. Then she says, "Worry not, seeker, for there will always be plenty for you at my table. You will never know true hunger or want, for the riches I provide are abundant. I am the growth of your heart, I, and your belly, too, if you're not careful." She laughs and chuckles as you savor the satisfying feeling of being well fed. The mother continues, "I am the growth of the seeds that you plant. My soil is fertile ground, so be sure to plant only the seeds of your dreams, not those of your fears. I am the pride of your accomplishments and goals achieved. To know me is to know true homecoming and fulfillment. To embrace me is to live in the spirit of satisfaction, abundance, and prosperity. Come now, seeker of old ones. You must be tired after your long journey. I'll give you a place to rest your head." The Mother of the Moon picks up a candle and lights the way to a comfortable bed, built into the thickness of the croft wall. You lay down, and she brings a warm woolen blanket and tucks you in gently. The bed is soft and cozy. It feels like the safest place you have ever known. As the Great Mother fusses around to make sure that you are settled and safe, then she returns with a cup, which she presses into your hand. "Drink this potion before you sleep. 'Tis mother's milk and nectar honey, with a sprinkling of cinnamon. It will help you to nod off, and when you wake, you'll be back in your own realm." Then the mother reaches up and removes her necklace, handing it over to you as she says, "Take this silver apple and keep it with you always, as a promise of your future prosperity. It is my gift to you, my gift of abundance, plenty, and the wisdom to dream well. Go now and sleep, seeker of the old ones, back to your own realm. But look for me by the light of the full moon, and know that I will always be smiling down upon you." You take the charm in your hand and fall asleep to the sound of the Mother of the Moon crooning out a lullaby as she gently strokes your hair. When you feel ready, open your eyes and become aware of your surroundings. Then go about your day.